Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Jen catching you on my downtime. I hope you're all having a great day. Originally, I wanted to post a video response to someone else and a video that he did, but unfortunately, the camera made a duplicate video once the video was transferred to the file that the other video was in, which is weird. I mean, the video that was shot was already on here on the camera, and then I transfer it over to my file, and suddenly it becomes a duplicate of a previous video that I transferred over. I don't understand that one, but I'm about to delete that stupid video because it's in my way. Anyway, I wanted to briefly, well not briefly, but I wanted to discuss some of the comments that have been going on back and forth between Shayna and I about a subject that she had brought up on her video. Thank you for the entertainment shoutouts. Okay. And basically she did mention that, CBS, has a big issue with people, re-airing television shows that are already broadcasted for free over the analog networks on television. I don't understand why CBS has a big issue with users on YouTube finding television shows that they love and actually promoting them by reposting them on YouTube. Alright, I know I'm gonna get flack just for saying that, I get it, but hear me out, okay? I understand that based on YouTube's terms of service and guidelines, it is not right to upload content that is not original if you are a YouTube user. Yes, I understand that. But I'm going to go out on a limb here and, read the comments that have gone back and forth between Shayna and I on her video, because I actually want to, discuss this. I really do. My comment to her on that video, well, before you listen to this whole thing and hear me out, click on her video in the description of my video and just watch it really quick, and then, come back here and, let's go on with the conversation. Okay, welcome back. So, my comment to her video was, if anything, CBS should be grateful these people are spreading the media and compensate them for doing it instead of fighting them for it. I mean, as YouTube users, we're re-uploading other people's content, yes, but in a way, we're kind of marketing their content that they already created. We're like their little ants doing the work for them, and they just don't realize it. Let me go on with the comment. I'm sorry. I'm always commenting on my comments, and that's weird. I know. Let me read it over. I'm sorry. If anything, CBS should be grateful these people are spreading the media and compensate them for doing it instead of fighting them for it. I love catching shows online for free. I noticed, even though I love going on the website, Hulu.com, doesn't have all the seasons and episodes of some of my favorite shows, even though television networks rerun them all the time. Good example of that is Friends. That happens to be one of my favorite shows on top of the list. Okay, they actually play back the full episodes, commercials and all, yes, but those commercials sponsor that show. Now, say if a YouTube user re-uploads that television show and spreads the word, they could still be compensated through that. Just for the person loving the show and watching it and re-uploading it. I don't see anything wrong with that. I really don't. Last sentence of that comment was, more shows need to be put on the internet for us to watch free, because some of us threw out our TVs. I was exaggerating there. I did not throw out my television set. If you want me to prove it, go ahead. Take a look. That's my television set. Booyah. I did not throw the thing away. I still watch it. Because websites like Hulu don't provide all the episodes of my favorite shows that I love to watch so much. Okay, so Shayna responds to that comment and she says, I agree. And now Hulu has something called Hulu Plus for $7 a month, and yet they don't have any of the current stuff there. So what incentive is that for us to pay? Good question. Definitely a good question, and I think Hulu needs to hear that question and answer it. Honestly. I mean, why, as viewers, are we going to buy a pro account and pay $7 a month when you don't provide all of the episodes and the seasons of our favorite shows dating back to when it first started? Like I said in my initial comment, Shayna, that the television networks already rerun all of the shows, and I think right now, when you think about the competition between corporate infrastructures and television networks on analog television versus the users' original content and even re-uploading content and the internet, they have not yet wrapped their head around the idea of sponsorship on the internet. They don't quite get it. And by fighting the users who re-upload their favorite shows, they're never going to wrap their head around that concept. So I responded to her response by saying kind of what I said, but I thought that I would read it word for word. What the hell, since I have you here. Have a drink on me. Alright. They're definitely approaching this whole thing in an ass-backward way, and I agree with you on that. Why charge a customer money to watch what they watch on TV for free, especially when they're not providing the viewers what they want? We shouldn't be charged at all. These big companies haven't wrapped their head around how to get sponsorship over the web, and that is true, I did say that. Yet every average Joe and Jane like us know how to. Us users, yeah, we already know how to do that. If we're not doing it on YouTube, we're doing it somewhere else. It just goes to show how closed-minded they are to new ideas and innovation. Now, a new idea and an innovation is obviously something that we are on, which is, excuse me, a website that has user-generated content, what you and I upload every single day. Now, we can either, do something like Lisa Nova and come up with like a comedy show doing parodies and stuff, or we can have, our own programming. We could do whatever it is that we do best, or that we're the most passionate about, something that we love. Yet, there's no, there is sponsorship, but it's very hard to get, and I get that, but it's not that hard to get for major corporations like CBS. I think, if anything, it would be a hell of a lot easier for the bigger guys than the little guys. It's been made obvious in so many ways. But let me just say it anyway. It would be easier for them to get sponsorship because they not only have the network, the enterprise built, their corporate infrastructure, which of course they have to fight against in order to accept this innovation, but once they do, they have the money and the manpower to make it happen. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. Now, for users like you and me, who want to make something of ourselves, us little guys, that, do a lot of work, put in a lot of time, don't really have all the money in the world, don't really have all that manpower backing us up, it's just us doing this, it's difficult. Yet, we're getting ahead right now. That just amazes me. That really amazes me. But at the same time, it's relieving. Because when I think about it, it just confirms and reminds me that the little guy is a lot more open-minded than the typical corporate infrastructure. I'm gonna be honest, okay? I might piss somebody off by saying this, but I'm just being honest here. And that is my response to you, Shay, in your video. Even though we've been commenting back and forth on this like crazy, I just thought that I would shoot this video to talk to all of you guys, my subscribers, my friends on here, and I want to get your input on this. What are your thoughts on this? Like, do you think that, CBS really should break out of their corporate infrastructure and embrace innovation, or should that be left up to us? Is it that black and white? Are there any in-betweens? If so, how do they weave? How do they come together? Let me know. Thank you for watching.